Finally, it came the time for the number 6 connecting rod. This is the number 3146. Alright, now with the rest 5 connecting rods, I had, let us say, the best clearance. It was on this side, if I remember right, it was 700 to 800 millimeter, not even close to 110 of millimeter. Alright, some other there was 4, 5 and 600 millimeter. Fine. So let us say there was a range between 400 millimeter to 800 millimeter on this connecting rods. It was not so much precise the cut, like I said. Fine. Now, if we go to this one, to the number 3146, I'm holding here the 200 millimeter and 300 millimeter. First of all, pay attention here. When I'm moving it from side to side, there is no clearance at all. I mean, you barely feel it on your hand. I'm just moving the small end like this, left and right. Alright? And you can barely feel any clearance here. Fine. Now, what's going to happen when we're going to put the 300 millimeter inside? What's this? 300 millimeter in place. Here at this point, where I make a mark, it's seized. Alright? It doesn't move. I don't want to force it more. I don't want to destroy the filler cage. It's stuck now. Shit. Oh boy. It was not a good idea. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, you see how it ended up? I'll have to use this side. Yeah, I have another filler cage. It's not the only one. Alright, now this is the 200. With the 200 millimeter, I can make 360. Fine. The same thing also from this side. This is a little bit different. This from this point till this point, and from this side it's from this point till this point. Alright, I didn't mark it. Yeah, alright. So this is the most tighter clearance on the connecting rod from side to side what I have seen up to now. Out of 6, the 3146, this connecting rod, it has, if you're optimistic, 300 millimeter clearance. If you are realistic, 200 millimeter clearance. Okay, let's fix also the number 2. The number 6, the 3146 connecting rod, and then let's go home because today it's Saturday and I make some progress, right? At least I finish from this. I have to put the bearings inside, torque it down properly, because I machine it, because I grab it on the choke. I want to see that's round. Put the new connecting rod bearings, torque down, stretch the bolts properly. I have the stretch case, I have it here. Why I keep it there? I'll keep it there. And because I'm using it all the time, that's why. Alright. Stretch the bolts properly, measure here, measure the journal for the connecting rod, all of them. Alright. And at the end, one verification with the plastic cage to see that we are on specs, and first to see that it's not like an egg, that I didn't compromise, let us say, the circle here, the round of the connecting rod, the big end of the connecting rod, especially this one, that there was some hot spot here. Alright, I believe that we're gonna be fine. I hope to be fine, and I hope to be nice and round. Otherwise, all this what I did, it's gonna be for nothing. It's gonna be just only waste of time. Let's move on. Sorry. Some people, they're gonna ask, okay, why you didn't make the check, let us say, with the new bearings and to see that it's nice and round the connecting rod before you machine it. Why? Because I'm grabbing it on the choke. I'm not putting too much force. I want to be steady for the machining, but I cannot stretch it too much, let us say, the jaws here when it's opening. It's been, like I said before, it's been torqued down properly, the bolts, the ARP 2000. I'm not stretching it on the high scale, because you can go between 5 and 6,000 an inch. I'm at 5,000 an inch. Alright, so it's important, let us say, okay, you finish with this surface. It's important to see also that this surface, it's nice and round and true, and it's giving to you the proper clearance on the journal, and that the journals are okay, because the journals, they came, actually the crankshaft came back from the machine shop, they polish it. I want to see how it is, just for a peace of mind, to don't have any headache. That's it for now. Let me finalize also this, and then I'm gonna finalize also the video after that. Finish with the connecting rod number, which number is that? 3146. Alright, this give me 0.116, so I have a range between 0.1 to 0.12, let us say. I'm happy that I did that. I'm happy that it ended up like that. Now, if you think that I'm ready to start closing, not even close. I'm not even at 50% of start closing the engine. Alright, like I said, I need to check the clearance, I need to check that's around the big end of the connecting rod. I want to check the clearance on the crankshaft, on the connecting rod bearings. Need to write also how much clearance given to me here with the number of the connecting rod. So when I'm gonna install it, to get a final measurement to see that's okay, that's safe. Need to be measured the crankshaft. Alright. Then there are another 12 pieces that I have to machine. Well, gonna be these 12 pieces. Mr. Omar is here outside waiting. Wait, Omar. It's gonna be the piston rings. I have to grind also the piston rings. So 1 second to talk to Omar, because when he's next to me and he's waiting for me, what do you want from my life, Mr. Omar? Okay, where was I? On the piston rings, yes. I have to fix the gap of the piston rings. Now, piston ring gap, how am I gonna do it? Since I have the torque plates here, and since I have to put these two blocks together, alright, I have to put together, I have to put the head gasket, and I have to bolt both torque plates that I have it over there. Fine. And then I have to measure the cylinders to see that everything is fine. Since on the deck here, sleeve to deck, I'm fine and it's not negative, it's not more down, let us say, and it's nice and flush. The next step will gonna be, putting the used crankshaft main bearings in place, alright, putting together the block, putting the torque plates on, torque it down with ARP studs, alright, measure the cylinder bore, that's okay, fine, and adjusting the piston ring gap. Usually the oil control ring, no need any modification or something, just only one double check and everybody happy. That's the plan. Keep in mind, I haven't even touched the cylinder heads. The cylinder heads, it's not been washed. The only thing what I did, I removed one valve and one broken stud that I found. So there is more time in front to finish this engine. It's not like, yeah, there are more things to be done. Fine, mostly measurements and cleaning, but because I don't want to have any headache, I don't want to have any ticking sound or any leak or any problem later on, measuring it to have a peace of mind. If I see something wrong, we're gonna see together. And then there is the last headache, the board there for the oil jets, for the cooling jets. How lovely. There is another one thing. When you sleeve it and you put an aftermarket pistons and you don't keep the stock pistons, and the oil jets it's for cooling, alright, fine. The oil jets, it's for cooling the piston, alright. I know that you're gonna start screaming on the comments. I know. You can cancel I have done this before in a couple of Mustangs and some Coyote engines. In the past I have cancelled the oil jets and they don't have any problem, even in long terms, alright. Just don't tune it lean. Now in this application it's a turbocharged application, direct injection. It's not the ideal, no, it's not the ideal. So yeah, screw it. Now I was thinking that you can block it. You can block it to don't have to eliminate completely the cooling jet. But I know that the customer is not gonna agree, and I know that you're gonna eat me on the comment section. You know, I don't care so much about the comment section down. I do care about the owner to have peace of mind. So that's why the cooling jets will gonna stay. Keep in mind that if you make, let us say here at this point, one notch at the connecting rod, I have said this again before. The old connecting rods, if you see, let's say some old connecting rods, they have one notch here, one cut here, and there is another one cut here. This is when, as it's turning the connecting rod and it's coming the oil from here, it's directing the oil pressure up to the piston. Instead of having cooling jet, there is one cut here at the connecting rod. At 12, how you see, let us say that now this is the connecting rod, there is one cut here at 12 o'clock to escape the oil upwards, to going up. Always it's turning all the way around. This, by the way, this engine has the oil pump. It's not wet, it's not dry sump, it's something between. All right. It's you can call it dry sump, you can call it also wet sump, but yeah, It is what it is, right? Call it as you like. Semi dry sump, let us say. That's it. I'm going home. Have a nice weekend. See you again on Monday. Nah, no, shit, Omar, he wants me something outside to check 2 cars. Yeah. Yeah, so I have to continue out. Yay, how beautiful is that? Yeah. Thank you.